Alright, now we have reached the last point, which is fixed expressions. Again, in these fixed expressions, we will use the base of verb. For examples, bless you, God bless Indonesia, God save the Queen, long live the President, and so on. From those expressions, you may find the word bless and also save. Even though we use the third person as the subject, we do not use blesses or saves. We remain use bless and save without s. It is because those expressions are fixed expressions in the subjunctive. Even though those expressions sound strange and look weird, but those expressions are grammatically correct. So when you want to say God bless you, that's correct, but when you say God blesses you, that's incorrect. After discussing about fixed expressions, we can also use negative, continuous, and passive forms in the subjunctive. Now let's see the explanation. For the negative examples, here are the sentences. The first example is, the boss insisted that Anita not be at the meeting. The second sentence is, the company asked that employees not accept personal phone calls during the meeting. The third sentence is, I suggest that you not take the job without negotiating the salary. Those are the forms of negative sentences in the subjunctive. Now let's see the passive forms in the subjunctive. Here they are. First example is, Mr. Reisvan recommended that Renata be hired immediately. The second sentence is, Mr. Purnomo demanded that I be allowed to take part in the presentation. The third sentence is, they suggested that you be admitted to the organization. From those three examples, those are passive forms in the subjunctive. You may see from the word be hired, be allowed, and be admitted. Now let's check the continuous form in the subjunctive. The examples of continuous form in the subjunctives are, the first sentence is, it is important that you be standing there when the participants arrive into the hall. The second sentence is, it is crucial that a car be waiting for the CEO when the meeting is over. The third sentence is, I propose that we all be waiting in the office when the meeting is over. After knowing those examples, it is clear that the subjunctive may also be used for passive, continuous, and also negative forms. Now let's see should as subjunctive. It means that we can use the word should in the subjunctive. Why we can use the word should? It is because the subjunctive is commonly used in American English, but in British English, they commonly use the word should instead of the subjunctive. The examples of the word should as subjunctive are, it was essential that we should work tomorrow. The second example is, he requested that the music should not be played at the office. The third example is, Mr. Berto suggested that Anita should work harder for the new project. Those three examples contain the word should, and those examples are commonly used in British English, instead of in American English. That's all the explanations about fixed expressions in the subjunctive, negative, continuous, and also passive forms in the subjunctive. And the last one, the word should in the subjunctive. Now let's move on to the summary of our course today.